Hello and welcome to day 5. So variability is just determining how much a data set varies or changes. So basically you're asking yourself, can this change? So is it data that can change? Like if I was talking about your hair color, could that change? Or versus how many months are in a year? Obviously, your months in a year cannot change. So, we're going to determine whether or not it yields variability. So, asking yourself, can this change? If the answer is yes, it can change, then it's variability. So, let's go ahead and look at our first one. It's asking us how many students are absent each day of the school year. So if we're looking for how many students are absent each day, can this change? In fact, the question is, does this change just about every day? So the answer on this one is definitely yes. Now, if we're looking for school lunch, and we're looking just for this school year, does our main entree for school lunch, has it ever changed this year? And the answer on this one, because it's our school lunch and it has not changed, the answer on this one's no. Has our lunch period each day changed? No, we always have about 30 minutes. So these are things that are not changing. All right, let's look in this one. If we're looking at this one, obviously we have people that cannot type. And no, it's not us, so don't worry about it. So, yes, I'm fixing this because it bothers me. Do you prefer chocolate or vanilla ice cream? We're looking for the greatest amount of change. This one's probably not because most people are going to do that. How many texts do you send each day? If you're asking everybody in the school how many texts or snaps they change, it's going to change each day. It means that's going to be a huge change. If you ask somebody what their favorite season is, my favorite season's been fall for as long as I can remember. So I know for a fact that one's not. Do you prefer to drink soda, sports drinks, or water? This is also going to be one that's not really going to change a lot. The one that is going to change a lot is how many texts or how many snaps or how many messages do you send out each day. This changes a lot. Now, does this mean the rest of them are not variability? Absolutely not. A lot of these are also has variability. We're just looking for the greatest amount of change. So which one does the greatest amount of change? That's why it's B. All right, let's look at this next one. I want you to actually try this one, and I want you to ask yourself, would this question, or would the following question, would it cause changes? So how many students missed question 10 on the last unit test? So ask yourself, would this change? So if you've already paused, awesome. If you didn't and you want to pause it, now you can answer the question, go ahead. So on this one, we're asking about the last unit test. So if I look at the last CBA, is the amount of students who missed question 10 going to change? That's what you got to ask yourself. And because this is in the past, the answer is no, it's not going to change. And which of the following would yield variability? So what is the cost of the yearbook this year? So which one of these is going to cause changes? Okay, so cost of the yearbook, probably already been set. How many students are in band? It may change, probably not going to change. How many school days in the calendar this year? Yeah, that's probably not going to change. You thought I was going to put that as a thing, right? No, that one's not going to change. What is the favorite class of students? How many of you have changed what your favorite class is like 5 times this year? That's the reason why. Is it going to cause changes? So, because of that, J is our answer.